Alrighty, let's talk about what is probably one of the most popular topics there is out there, funnels. So a lot of people have a lot of questions about funnels. What are they? How does that work? Let's answer all of these questions today. Let's dive into it. So, alrighty. A funnel is nothing more than a word that describes a journey. It describes a process in which customers go from not knowing your company, your service, or your product to they gave you money and you made a transaction. So a funnel is you can picture it like an actual funnel, as you can see here in the screen. You can see that this is like a funnel looking shape, and the idea with it is you start with a very wide base, right? A very wide top of the funnel, and then as you move down, you start trickling down into like a very small selective group of people that will actually take action or make a purchase. And the thing is, when you're marketing, you're going to be marketing to your audience, right? So in my case, my audience is young professionals because my business caters to young professionals. And if I am marketing in the city of Orlando, there's maybe an audience of 300,000 young professionals. So that is my top. So think of that like top of funnel, like top, the toppest of the funnel. Okay, it's almost non-existent. The first thing in the funnel is called top of funnel, which is awareness. Okay, think of it this way: you have a pool of people, and then you have your actual funnel. So you have a pool of people, and then you have your actual funnel. Of that pool of people, you start generating awareness, and the way you generate that awareness is what's called your top of funnel activities. So let's say that there's 250,000 people in Orlando, and you launch an ad to start targeting those people. Well, you can say that your ad is a top of funnel ad because it's building awareness, which is a top of funnel activity. Now, bottom of funnel is your closes, your purchases. So your bottom of funnel activities is gonna be sales calls, following up with people to make more money from them. Like, let's say they bought a $20 product, and now you call them 3 weeks later to be like, hey, do you want three more of the product? Or hey, how about you buy this $150 product? That is bottom of funnel action, because that person was first someone that didn't know your company. So that person drove through the whole funnel. They came from a time when they didn't know you. Then they had an interest in your business. Then they had a desire, right? So they wanted what you had to offer. And then they finally took action and became your client. So that is the basic structure of a funnel. It's just a neat way of talking about the buyer journey, right? And to have a concept in mind, because a lot of people, they want to start a company, they want to start a product, or they want to start a business, and they want to make money right away. And the thing is, nobody knows you. If you don't have a brand, if you don't have any social proof, if you don't have any testimonials out there, why would someone want to buy from you, right? You first need to get people aware of your product. Nobody can buy something if they're not aware of it, if they don't understand the benefits of that product. You need to make them want it, and then they need to finally make a decision to actually buy it. So, there's different ways of driving people down a funnel. And also, funnels a lot of the times are used to represent a type of website landing page, which is it's called funnels, because those landing pages follow this concept. But outside of landing pages, a funnel is just a buyer journey, a visual representation and a mental concept of the buyer journey, which is awareness, interest, desire, and then finally action, right? Or you can think of it like top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel. Then there's a website slash landing page style out there that is widely used, which is called funnels. It's something that's been popularized by a software called ClickFunnels. Um, and it's become a huge thing because when you're running ads and you're marketing, like digitally marketing, um, it can be hard if you're not having a face-to-face meeting with someone. It's really hard to answer all of their questions or to build enough trust in your business for that person to make a purchase. And there's a lot of people online, which if you're face-to-face with the person, it's just you and them. But online, they can be seeing the same product from 50 different people. So if they want it, how do they, make a decision to be like, okay, that's the one I want to go with. That's a company. And that's what you use funnels for, which is that landing page style that landing page style that follows the funnel concept. So ClickFunnels is a software that definitely made that popular. They invented that landing page style. And the idea with a digital funnel like this is that it's a landing page that sells you. Imagine you're going to imagine you're going to a dealership and you're going to buy the car. Okay, you are aware of that dealer. So you as a customer, you're top of funnel for that dealer because you're aware of them. And you're walking in, so you have some desire. So as you walk into the dealership, now you're like middle of funnel. And then a sales rep, like a car salesman, starts talking to you. That car salesman is this online landing page, because what that car salesman does is that he connects your interest, awareness, and desire, and he gets you to make an action. So he takes you from point A to point B, right? So he's that middleman. And point B is you actually are in the office of the financier, who's the guy that gives you the loan and actually approves your purchase of the car and gives you the thumbs up, like, hey, your credit, your income, everything checks out, you can drive off with the car. Not the salesman. All they do is that they convince you that the offer that the dealership is giving you is the best one you're gonna get, and that you should definitely do this, right? That's the job of the salesman. And then the financier just is the actual, action. In the case of the online world, the funnel, aka the landing page, is the salesman. So this landing page, as you can see, like ClickFunnels here, they're selling their own services. So they're explaining that they can do X, Y, Z. Why should you go with ClickFunnels? Blah 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 blah. And then if you read this page, you're going to probably feel like, damn, I need this, right? Especially if you came to this page from an ad or something. Like you came because you were interested. So you're ready to start your free trial. Well, this is now kind of like bottom of funnel. It's not technically bottom of funnel, but for the sake of the concept I'm building in your mind, think of it as bottom of funnel. Because once you start the free trial, that is an action. But there is bottom of funnel. So ClickFunnels is gonna try to sell you other things after you get a free trial, right? So they have bottom of funnel activities, like they might give me a call to sell me a better version. They might tell me to buy an annual plan. They might try to get me to one of their events. They're gonna try to sell me more shit, because this is just a free trial. So their goal is to get me from being someone that is just a free trial to someone that spends $3,000 with them, right? And they want to do that with all their customers, and you should be wanting to do the same. And that is how you think of funnels, because you can't sell someone a bottom of funnel if they don't even know about the product. You need to build the awareness, the interest, and then sell them something like an introductory package, and then you can upsell them, right? You can sell them more later on down the line onto like bigger and better packages once they trust you. A perfect example of this is, let's say that you want to hire me, and let's say that I approached you, right? So I made you interested. We got on a sales call. Okay, maybe my end goal is I want to take equity in your company, and I want you to build your company into $100 million, and my 20% stake is going to be worth $20 million. So, but if I just go up front and I'm like, hey, I want to take, I want to take a 20% cut of your company, you're going to be like, fuck no, who the hell are you? Like, I don't even know how good you are or if you deserve that. So instead of me losing a sale and losing a customer by being too greedy up front, maybe I just tell you, you know what, man? You can hire me to be a consultant for you for just $100 an hour. You can call me whenever you need me, and if you don't think I give you enough value, I'll give you a full refund of your money. That is something that you can understand. Like, okay, I need help with marketing. Carlos could be a great resource for me. Let me go ahead and hire him for $100 an hour. I'll just do an hour, see how it is, and if I feel good about it, I'll move on. Let's say that later on you hire me for just 1 hour, and then at the end of the hour I'm like, hey, when do you want to schedule your next hour? Like, or maybe next time we should do like 4 or 5 hours so that we can really have time to dive deeper into the problems, and I can take a hands-on approach and help you with the problem. And maybe you're like, yeah, awesome, I would love that. Let's do that. So now I am making $600 from you. And next time we do that, now you start trusting me more. Now you want me to be around more often. And eventually I can just be like, you know what? I don't want to keep being a burden on you and take cash from you when you need it, right? What if I keep helping you and we meet once a week and we work on this, this, and this, and you just have to give me a piece of your company, but I am going to be there with you. So at that point, you actually, well, Carlos been proven. He's helped me with this. He's helped me with that. I want to keep his services, but I don't want to keep spending money. I'm going to do it. So I still got the same end result that I originally wanted, but I walked through my funnel. I first gave you a call, then I got you on a sales call, then I made you hire me for just 1 hour, then you hired me for 4 to 5 hours, so I made a lot more money, and then I finally got you to give me a percent of your company. And there's nothing wrong with doing this to your customers, because you're not tricking them. There's nothing wrong. You're just like slowly getting them to trust you more, and slowly you will find ways to help that customer even more. So there's something wrong in just outrightly selling shit for the sake of selling shit. But if you have high value, high quality products, there's nothing wrong in you offering that to your customers. And there's nothing wrong in you making more money from those customers. And at the end of the day, if you believe in what you're selling, the person will be better off with you than without you. And that is the reason why they're willing to give you more money. Because if I help you and you just hire me for an hour, and let's say I charge you $100 for that, I believe in what I know. I believe that I can help you. So if I offer you more hours, right? Like, hey, why don't you hire me for an extra 4 hours? And I'll upsell you into that, and you go with it. There's nothing wrong, because you need my services. That's why you came to me in the first place. I am just bridging the gap and helping you decide a little bit faster. And I am making you spend your money with me instead of going to someone that might make you waste your money. So think of it that way. There's nothing wrong. And the nature of the game in today's world is all about funnels. It's all about the buyer journey, the experience of the user, the softwares that they're using, how they go from one page to the other page, how fast is that, are you answering other questions and stuff like that. So let's talk a little bit more about the actual in-person funnel, like the actual digital funnels, because that is something very, very important, especially if you are thinking of running ads. So, all right, this is a funnel. Now, ClickFunnels is using a funnel-like type of a website, and let me show you the difference. Let's go to apple.com. You see, this is not a funnel. It technically could be considered a funnel, but it's not a funnel type of a landing page. This is not what people call funnels. This is just a homepage of a website, which has a bunch of random products put together into one page. Now, this is a funnel. The menu is very unique, it's very simple, and it's very controlled. There's also a call to action. There is a big headline. They're offering you something. There is a call to action. If you go to Apple, they're just listing their products. They're not telling you buy this or buy that. So what a funnel does is that it gives you one thing to commit to. Like, it just gives you one call to action. It makes you, it's a dedicated landing page to just one offer. So for ClickFunnels, they want to get you to get a free trial. So all their landing page is about the reasons why should you get a free trial into ClickFunnels. So if you were to do a landing page like this for your business, and let's say that what you want is to get someone to book an appointment with you, your whole page needs to be about why should they book an appointment with you. Not about why should they spend $10,000 with you. Not about why, they should maybe give you a phone call. No, it's why should they get on this specific appointment with you. And you want to describe the benefits of that, the reasons why they need it, right? So that is how the digital landing pages, aka funnels, work and what the concept is. So let's look at a couple of other examples. So if we go, I can show you another software, which is ClickFunnels competitor, which is actually the one that I am using now, which is called Go High Level. And as you can see, very similar. Logo, headline, small menu. Logo, headline, small menu. Now there's different styles. People have videos, others have pictures. You can use this. You can design it in different ways. But also a funnel wants to follow like a story. So remember, you're funneling people. That's why they're called funnels. So at the very top, you introduce what you are selling. You introduce the headline. So they are selling a software that is built for marketers and agencies to create funnels, to create websites and stuff like that. That's what High Level does. So they put that into their headline. We help agencies and marketers thrive with our all-in-one sales and marketing platform. For agencies, by an agency. And then call to action, 14-day free trial. Then they have a video. So now here they're going to guide you through the reasons why High Level is right for your agency and why should you get a free trial. So High Level is everything your agency needs to succeed. A little bit social proof called testimonials. This is kind of like showing people like everything that's offered. Capture new leads. Nurture leads into customers. So this is like everything the program can do for you, and then you can see the arrows are kind of guiding you down so that you read the whole thing. So by the time you get to the bottom, you're sold and you're like, you know what, let me give it a try. So you follow the same concept, because you have to think about, okay, when people first come into the page, this is the first thing they're gonna see. So if you put something like super confusing like this up there, you might lose them. So you need to make them first aware of like, what is this page about? So usually you put a big picture, a video, a big headline, and you introduce the concept. Then you go into like, some of the more powerful things and stuff, and then you go into like the features of the product, and then testimonials. Eventually you want to have an FAQ, more testimonials, more reasons, and then you're just selling, and then finally pricing, or like a call to action as well. Like if you were, instead of selling, let's say you were doing like a book an appointment with me, then here you would have like the actual calendar for them to book the call, or like here are the reasons why you shouldn't miss this opportunity, book a call, and then you list out what you give them during the call, like, hey, I'll give you a personalized plan, I'll give you da 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 da, and then the call to action, instead of saying 14-day free trial, it would say book appointment now. Again, more testimonials. You want to show like different customers you worked with and whatnot. That is all social proof, right? And then the footer at the bottom with the menu and your policy pages. Let's look at one more. I'm going to show you one that I did. So this is a funnel that I did for a client of mine. I always like it because it's proven to work. And it's the same thing. It follows a story-like of a format. It funnels people down. My call to action in this funnel is I want them to book an appointment. And my concept is that you have to see if you qualify. So that gets people interested. That has worked really great for me. It's something I learned from my mentor. But as you can see, same format, no menu, big headline, a little bit of text. Like I said, there's different models. There's funnels that I've built that have a picture in them. This one I just did all text, and then I basically go into like the concept of what I was selling, and then I show them proof of concept, like why am I right? I back it up with data, and I'm basically just like showing them how this is just a great opportunity for them. And then I get the elephant out of the room. Like most people that were coming into this funnel are thinking, how much money does this make? So I'm like, okay, let's do it. So this is, how much it costs. This is the size. This is the average rental. And I showed them what the average rental was over here. I showed them that it was doable. This is straight from Airbnb. I showed them the increase in appreciation over 5 years. And this funnel was 2 years ago. So yeah, I did this in like 2020, 2021. Well, it must have been 2021. And then a lot of stuff, again, more social, not social proof, but like more proof of concept, so that you want people to understand that what you're selling works and what you're selling is something that they need. So I'm showing them like, yo, look at all these houses renting for, 500, 300, 800, 343, 383, 694. You need this. Hey, look, this is the actual Airbnb screenshot of someone that is a host, and this is how much money they made, which is not a lie, guys. Like, there's the thing, like a lot of folks will want to lie and put fake shit in here. You gotta do what you gotta do. If you have a good heart, there's nothing wrong. Well, there's something wrong, but you can always squeeze the truth a little bit, right? So if you make $1,000 a day, maybe you can squeeze it and say 1,500, okay? If you have good intentions, because at the end of the day, if you're starting and you don't have any social proof or you don't have anything, it's just going to be really hard for you to compete. So sometimes you gotta compete and you gotta get in the ring, even though you're not fit and you're not the strongest guy, but you still gotta get in the ring, and you gotta do those things sometimes to be in the ring. So in my case, I've been lucky enough that I've been very consistent. I've gotten good results for people, and I didn't have to lie. This client actually got real footage, like real screenshots. Like everything in this funnel is real. There's nothing that was fake. All of this stuff was like real data that I got from doing research. Like I actually looked up the statistics on this stuff. This was during COVID, and we were proving like, hey, Florida is already back to pre-pandemic levels. So if you're worried that the tourism industry is dead, you can actually see that, hey, we fucking recovered. Like we're booming right now. Which people would, if you're an investor and you're thinking of buying a property for Airbnb, you were thinking that at that time. If you're thinking, oh, there's way too many properties, well, hey, look, there's 2,000 people looking for places to stay every week. There's just a lot of demand. What about financing? You're probably thinking about that. And then testimonials. Lots of testimonials. And then FAQs. And then the call to action. And then this was like our qualifier. And then you would ask them different questions. So this is funneling people from like, when they first came in, they were just interested. Now they're desiring, because, hey, they're filling out a whole form. They're taking time out of their day to do this. So they have a desire now. And then at the end, they were redirected. I don't want to put this information in, but it would take them to another page where they could then book a call. And then they would get on that call, and my realtor client at the time would sell them on buying an Airbnb property, and he sold a couple of them off of this funnel. As a matter of fact, he's still working with some of these clients to this day, and that was over like a year and a half ago. But this is another funnel, aka landing page funnel style. But there's the funnel concept, which is this, right? Funneling the customer, the buyer journey, and then there are landing pages that are also called funnels. Funnels are highly used when it comes to digital marketing, because when you're running ads, a lot of the times you're bringing them to a funnel page like this. And the reason, like I explained earlier, is that this pages like this take care of guiding the customer. So, for example, if you want someone to book a call, you can't just bring them to a page that just has the calendar, because remember, they don't know you. You're bringing them from a cold traffic. They saw a video or a picture on Facebook and they want to learn more. So this funnel teaches them enough for them to be able to make a decision of, hey, I'm going to book a call. And then the call is where you're going to end up making money. So yeah, I think that shows you that. I'm gonna be doing another video now of more specific about like ads, right, and what the different vocabulary and different approaches to advertising are, especially nowadays with all the changes going on. But hey, I hope this was a good video, and I'll see you on the next one.